We're here with Natalie and Honora, who are conducting a resistivity survey as part of the archaeological process here at Montpelier.
So what we're doing is we use our resistivity meter, which is this machine right here, and it has these probes on the bottom, which when you press this red button on the top here sends an electric current into the ground, and you get back basically a density reading on moisture in the ground, and you get higher or lower numbers depending on moisture in the area. So like you stick it in here, you press the red button, you get a number, and then Honora's recording it on the clipboard there, and this data will be used to go back and make a map of the area later on, and any interesting anomalies, areas with a much higher or much lower reading, will possibly want to come back and investigate.
So it's about variation, and it's not about whether it's simply wetter or drier. It's what's different from what's around it.
Yeah, anything that's different, whether it be a much higher reading or a much lower reading, we're looking for both of those.
And any factors that you can cite as to what makes things more moist or not in the different areas?
Yeah, that can be affected by lots of things. Natural elements like roots in the ground, all these trees around here have really affected the readings we get. Or it could also be affected by rocks. It could be a sign of maybe like a cobbled surface or something, which would be something we definitely want to go back and have a look at.
And is this used in conjunction with the lance, the metal detector? And if so, how do they work together?
I don't believe Lance uses any of the resistivity data actually, or at least he's never come and talked to us about it specifically. But I think he sort of works independently. Just
so
he can pick up actual, like, much smaller specific objects in the ground, and this thing really only gets very broad patterns across the whole site.
So they're both used to help determine where to potentially dig, but
yeah,
they don't build off of one another. They're separate processes. Is that fair?
Yeah, absolutely. But they both wind up really helping the archaeologists for when we want to open up our main units for excavation.
Okay. Thanks very much for your time, ladies.
Sure.